The weight of financial loss. Had the reason why dealing with money problems aches like a punch to the gut ever occurred to you before? Well, it's because the brain processes financial loss in much the same way as it does physical pain. It's a deeply human response, a primal reaction to a perceived threat. When we experience financial loss, our brain triggers a cascade of stress hormones that can make us feel anxious, depressed, or even physically ill. It's not just about the money we've lost. It's about our sense of security, our plans for the future, our dreams and aspirations. Suddenly, they all seem to be slipping away. In today's world, where financial stability is often seen as a measure of success, a significant financial setback can feel like a personal failure. It can chip away at our self-esteem, at our sense of self-worth. We may start to question our abilities, our decisions, even our worthiness. However, suffering is not limited to the person. Financial stress can strain relationships, create tensions within families, and even impact communities. The ripple effects of financial loss can be far-reaching, touching every aspect of our lives. And then there's the mental health aspect. Studies have shown a strong correlation between financial stress and mental health issues. Anxiety, depression, even suicidal thoughts can all be triggered or exacerbated by financial loss. It's a heavy burden to bear, one that can feel overwhelming at times. But here's the thing. Financial loss is a part of life. It's a risk we take every day. Whether we're investing in the stock market, starting a business, buying a house, or simply living our lives, it's not something we can avoid completely, but we can learn to cope with it, to manage the stress and anxiety it brings, to pick ourselves up and move forward. In this video, we'll be exploring the weight of financial loss, the emotional and psychological impacts, and how we can navigate through the tough times. Navigating financial loss, a guide to stress reduction. Because remember, financial loss is not just about the money, but the mental and emotional toll it takes on us. Towards learn more about this expense, we attempted ideas from monetary and wellness academics. Our journey begins with financial experts who shed light on the common causes of financial loss. Top of the list are job loss and medical emergencies, two life events that can blindside anyone, followed by poor financial management and excessive debt. These events can trigger a domino effect, leading to a compromised quality of life, strained relationships, and even severe health problems. One expert, a seasoned financial advisor, puts it this way: the impact of financial loss extends beyond the bank account. It can affect every aspect of life, from physical health to personal relationships. A stark reminder that our financial health is intertwined with our overall well-being. But what about the mental impact? To answer this, we turn to the mental health experts. They explain how financial stress can lead to anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. A clinical psychologist we spoke to highlighted the stress of financial loss can be overwhelming, leading to a constant state of worry and fear. This not only affects the individual, but can also create tension within families, causing further emotional distress. On the way to understand more regarding this expense, we examined options from monetary and wellness academics. It can lead to feelings of hopelessness and despair, which, if left unchecked, can spiral into more severe mental health conditions. These insights bring to light the harsh reality of financial loss. It's not just about losing money, it's about the ripple effects that can tip our lives into chaos, affecting our physical health, mental well-being, and even our relationships. Exploring coping mechanisms and strategies for financial stress relief. But it's not all doom and gloom. As we continue to explore this topic, we'll delve into coping mechanisms and strategies to mitigate financial stress, offering hope and practical advice to those grappling with financial difficulties. From these experts, it's clear that financial stress is a significant issue that requires our attention. So, how can we deal with the stress of financial loss? Our specialists offer their advice. First, let's discuss some practical steps. Financial experts believe that budgeting is an effective method for regaining control of your finances. It's about knowing where your money is going and making informed spending decisions. Next, consider creating an emergency fund. This is a safety net that can absorb the impact of unexpected spending, decreasing the stress associated with financial uncertainty. Third, financial planning. This is not only about meeting your immediate requirements, but also about establishing long-term financial objectives and determining how to achieve them. It is about thinking forward and developing a strategy for financial security and success. But dealing with financial stress is more than simply the numbers. It's also about caring for your emotional wellness. Therapists believe that honestly discussing your concerns can be quite beneficial. It helps to normalize your sentiments and reminds you that you are not alone in this. It's normal to seek assistance, whether from a professional, a trusted friend, or a support group. Mindfulness is another effective stress management technique. This entails being completely present and involved in the moment rather than worrying about the future or lingering on the past. It is about accepting and letting go of what we cannot control. Finally, remember to prioritize self-care. This might be as simple as taking time to unwind, pursue a hobby, or simply getting a good night's sleep. It is about acknowledging that you are more than your financial circumstances, and that it is okay to care for yourself. Finally, dealing with financial stress requires striking a balance between realistic financial management and mental health care. It's about gaining control over not only your finances but also your health, thriving through financial challenges with determination and resilience. Remember, it's not just about surviving financial loss, but thriving in spite of it. When they are, which have we discovered during our exploration into the expanse of financial loss and stress? We've looked at the heaviness of financial loss and how it can feel like a huge burden on our life. It's not just about losing money, it's also about losing stability, dreams, and in some cases, even self-esteem. Financial loss can rock the foundations of our existence, making us question our worth, choices, and destiny. We've also investigated the link between financial stress and mental health. It's a link that is frequently disregarded, but it's important to recognize. Financial stress can cause anxiety, sadness, and a variety of other mental health difficulties. It's a cycle that sometimes seems tough to break. But understanding this bond is the first step toward breaking free. Of course, we've discussed the necessity of appropriate coping methods. When faced with financial loss and stress, it is easy to become overwhelmed and believe there is no way out. But there are methods to cope and get through the storm. One of the most effective strategies is to seek assistance. Seeking help, whether from a professional counselor, a financial advisor, or a sympathetic friend or family member, demonstrates strength rather than weakness. We've also highlighted the value of setting realistic financial goals, of learning to budget and manage money wisely. These are not just practical skills, but also empowering tools that can help us regain control of our lives. And let us not overlook the need of self-care. In times of stress and disaster, it is easy to overlook our needs. Even though personal care is not a pleasure, it is an essential. Self-care, whether it is taking time to relax, pursuing a hobby, or simply getting adequate sleep, can help to reduce stress and improve mental health. Navigating through financial storms, finding strength and resilience. Let us not overlook the need of self-care. In times of stress and disaster, it's easy to forget about our needs. Personal care is necessary, even if it is not enjoyable. Self-care, whether it is relaxing, pursuing a hobby, or simply getting enough sleep, can help to reduce stress and enhance mental health. And now that we know how heavy the burden of financial loss can be, what can we do about it? It starts with acknowledging the issue. Financial loss is a tangible reality for many, and it can bring with it a wave of intense emotions. It's okay to feel overwhelmed, lost, or even scared, but remember, you don't have to face this alone. There are resources available that can provide guidance, support, and strategies to navigate these choppy waters. One of the first measures you should take is to seek assistance. Do not be scared to contact a financial expert or planner. These professionals can shed light on your predicament and assist you with a roadmap to recovery. They may assist you in understanding your financial situation, identifying opportunities for development, and developing a plan of action that is personalized to your specific circumstances. Additionally, consider reaching out to mental health professionals. The stress from financial loss can take a toll on your mental and emotional well-being. Therapists and counselors can provide you with strategies to cope with stress, manage your emotions, and maintain your mental health. These discussions can help to build a sense of community while also providing you with new insights and answers. And finally, start educating yourself. There are countless books, articles, podcasts, and online courses that provide valuable financial advice. Equip yourself with knowledge, and you'll feel more confident and empowered to take control of your financial future. No matter how heavy the burden may feel, there's always a way forward. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to admit that you're struggling, and it's okay to take steps to improve your financial situation. No matter how heavy the burden may feel, there's always a way forward. Remember, you're not alone in this struggle. There's help available, and it's okay to reach out for it.